One thing that I find important to understand is how the three surfaces react to light. There are two types of readable light. Ambient, which is the light the subject is in. You read ambient light with an incident meter. Reflected light is the light that bounces off the subject into the camera. This can be read by an in-camera matrix meter or a spot meter or a waveform monitor. There are three different types of surface. They are reflective, transparent, and neutral. Neutral is represented here by a face, but it's anything that is not reflective or transparent, like a chair or a brick wall or a tree. Let's start with this bottle. The bottle is both transparent and reflective. Let's light it from either side. Now, if this was a face, it would illuminate it just fine. But as you can see, the bottle is not lit well at all. When you are dealing with transparent or reflective surfaces, you cannot light the subject, because the subject does not react to light the way a neutral subject would. Let's look at the bottle's reflective properties first. Anything reflective is like a mirror. Let's shine a light into this mirror. As you can see, the etching on the mirror became clear, but the mirror itself did not react to the light at all. This is because it has just reflected the light somewhere else, onto the corner of this bleached canvas from the DOP kit. But if I take an exposure reading at the mirror, it will indicate that the mirror is well lit, when it plainly is not. To light up the mirror, I need to light the area the mirror is reflecting, here. But when I take a reading, the meter is indicating that it is very dark, when it obviously is not. This is because the light is reflected into the camera from somewhere else. We can apply this technique to the bottle to bring out the character lines using reflected light. But more than being reflective, the bottle is transparent. Lighting it with ambient light will not work either. To bring out transparent subjects, you need to light what is seen through the subject. In this case, the back wall. This is now lit with reflected light, as there is no ambient light on the subject at all. So reading with an incident meter is useless. These are the three basic lighting techniques for the three different surfaces. Neutral subjects can be lit well with ambient light. Reflective subjects can be lit well with reflected light, and transparent subjects can be lit best with reflected light from behind the subject. Many subjects are comprised of different types of surfaces, like the bottle, and can best be lit with a combination of lighting techniques. Product shots often require all three techniques, and faces occasionally require two: ambient light for the skin and reflected light for the eyes. If you stick to these three techniques when planning your lighting for your subjects, there will be no surface you won't be able to light effectively and beautifully. I hope this simple explanation is useful to you.